예, 화이시분님 어서오세요. 지금 환경이 아주 중요해요. 로스트 업데이트 했던데 조금 바뀌긴 있어요. 나는 하게 말했던 조금 바뀌긴 바뀌더라고요. 뭐죠?
Hey everyone, I'm Dan Plezak and welcome to
필라하고 게임 양키스 보스턴. 와 씨발 몇 개만 남았는데 이제 몇 개만 남았노? 네, 6, 8, 10, 11개 남았네. 낮에 내가 빠따 연습 좀 했어요. 빠따 연습 좀 했는데 잘될지 모르겠다. 내가 막 이때가 막 게임하면서 막 빠따 연습하는 거 처음이네. 그 특타 좀 했어. 누가 진리가?
We are under the lights this evening as
무슨
we
말이지?
get you set for another edition of Nate Pearson, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
McKinney is right there, one down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Roman Quinn. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Pearson is coming off. Meanwhile now, this is hit well down that right field line. And gone for a home run.
와, 씨발 이런 놈만 더 많아. 이거 파울 없는 놈인데. 제구를 안 해서 몰라.
Season is a memorable one. If
Whoa.
you take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank. It hits off the ball.
Bryce Harper is at the plate as he watches ball one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, you might have to work the opposite field.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Shaw is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he might have misjudged this a bit as he reaches out, but it goes right by him.
바로 뭐지?
And he'll make it to second base now.
필라델피아 피드 오셨어요?
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start.
Looking up is the right fielder. See you later over the home run.
이거 뭐야 이거?
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Love the home run in the top of the first
저
inning. Give your
이거도
pitcher
맞나?
a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an
제법
early lead.
잘했는데.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for
거저
ball
줬다고?
1. Williams swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
2 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. Hit down the line at first. He's got it.
뭔데?
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
아, 그만 알바 맞습니까? 씨발, 발도 많아. 왜 아웃이 안 되노?
What a terrific season this guy's had.
밟았잖아.
Up near the leaders in batting average. With
안 밟았나?
doubt the highest
그럼
average.
왜 씨발 이런 가는
in
척을 하냐 이
the
새끼 이거? 발전 안 할 거면서. 아, 나 짜증이 빠네 이제.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Fouled away.
장원남님 어서 오세요.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Pearson is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleed.
애를 놀랐네. 와, 어쩌면 좀 오바다.
Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike.
요즘에 좀 한 번씩 끌리던데.
As they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps.
이만 치겠더라고. 애들 놀라는.
This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Bullet back up the middle. Quinn is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Rowdy Tellez comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to see how he finishes down the stretch.
Dero, what's been amazing to me
초반에
is how
틀렸어요.
consistent he's been through the beginning of the season, and that where we're at right now. Expect him to finish the season strong. He's having a terrific year.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2. Popped him up.
아, 씨발 힘드네.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Gene Segura standing in. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
많어.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
Striding in once again, Roman Quinn, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Shaw is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
전현동님 어서 오세요.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. No balls and 1 strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Segura leads off first with 1 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. McKinney's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Lourdes Gurriel batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1 the count now. And now a pitch on the way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Called strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. High fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2. Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball one. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 0-1 the count. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit.
And we'll have there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays lead it. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first swing there as he's on to kick off the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ball 1. Runners off for second. Hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. That'll bring up Billy McKinney as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes and his stuff.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little at the plate now, Kevin Biggio. Yes, he'll take a look at
ball 1 here
in the early going. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that misses. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. It is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
2-1.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. 1-1.
1-1.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. Ready for another chance? Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point.
해피님 어서 오세요.
Out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The batter, number 2.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batter.
Settling in now, Roman Quinn. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this one's nowhere close as it bounces to the plate for ball 1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
2 strike.
화상요.
And he fouls this one
이거
off.
씨발 문을 주죠.
The 2-2 one more time. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
득점이네 방어력 이래 꼴찌. 수비가 어디 좋나?
And that misses.
수비가 그렇게 안 좋았던 것 같은데.
Off walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. No runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground, but this will land untouched. A 1-1.
아. 예, 백업이 좀 약하더라. 화이트삭스가. 예.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
화이트삭스 같은 팀은 예, 부상 당하면 좋댄다 진짜.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
아,
Tinger's there.
진짜.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now that.
Ready now, Reese McGuire. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
앤더슨이요.
1 run on 3 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. That misses. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Billy McKinney will be next.
올해 탐파베도 수비 졸라 안 좋아요. 애들 존나 많이 해.
3-1.
한 경기 하나씩 안 해. 뭐 심한데 그거.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll.
애를 오르나도 그래요.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Quinn has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
이게 못 들어오네. 와.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Billy McKinney, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled off. McKinney, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
And he takes ball
야, 너무 심한데,
4.
그럼.
So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Stepping up now, Kevin Biggio. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and he struck it out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
아, 씨발 빠다.
Some more of the colorful characters. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He'll start off the 5th in this one, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses.
아, 빠다만 낮에 연습해가 뭐 닭가슴 있나? 빠다 낮에 좀 연습했는데 안 되네.
There's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
간달려. 금방 저 수비 좋지.
Now the pitch.
예.
2-2. 3 balls. 2 strikes.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Hit out towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
그란다리 프레밍도 좋다던데.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground to third.
처음부터 이렇게 안 되지. 아, 이래 씨 어디 좀 오바네 이제. 야, 감이 안 잡혀갖고.
Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they
지니마인부님
want
추천
to.
감사합니다.
All right, Heidi,
추천
thank you.
감사합니다. 처음 보고 막 맨날 추천만 하러. 농민가 막 추천만 하는 사람인가?
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost.
홈경기는 씨발 음악 나 너무 좋아.
님 추천 감사합니다.
홈경기는 씨발 음악 나오는 거 너무 좋아해. 아, 씨발. 홈경기 많이 사진 주겠어. 음악 가고 나서.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
아, 그래요. 요즘에 야구 관련 뉴스가 없어 그런가 아마 조용하네.
A look, now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Tellez, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The batter, number 13.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman.
아,
That leaves that
진짜.
right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat it.
At the plate, Travis Shaw. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
아, 진짜.
Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
아,
Corners with 2 gone. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass.
아, 씨발 퍼펙트 쳐도 지랄이고.
Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 5-1.
첫 판이에요. 예.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in
디디도
for a
얘가
ball.
있지.
That's 1-0.
디도 괜찮은데.
That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Keeping it down.
양키가 디디를 버리고.
1-2.
양키랑 디디랑 존나 궁합 잘 맞았는데. 아.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do
디디가 근데 생각보다 스피드 약해요.
big part of the field and hitting
아,
everything
생긴
on
거는
screws.
막 스피드 졸라 강하게 생겼는데.
Short, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way.
그래도 3월 이거 언제 나왔습니까?
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
이 게임이 언제
Go
나왔어요?
down quietly there.
3월 10며칠 안 났나?
This one, though, 5-1.
거의 한 달 만에 지금 씨발 막다 돌았다. 와, 얼마나 개같이 했으면. 얼마나 개같이 했으면 한 달 만에 다 돌았어요.
Now he'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
임마 안 뺀다 놀라. 와, 나 100개 깼네.
To 2-2 now. And the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all
ambush
tactics.
Oh,
Fastball middle and able to drive that for a nice swing.
Your attention, please. Now,
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward
어서님 어서오세요.
a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball thrown by him for a strike. Romero, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
화내지 마라. 멋지다 그거는. 화낼 필요 없어.
Most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Line drive to left. And he dives.
아, 씨발 반칙 아이가 진짜.
What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another. And in steps Scott Kingery. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out.
며칠 전에 나 들어가 씨발 숨쉬지 안
Now to
되는데.
make his 30th appearance of the year so far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. And that'll bring up Gene Segura.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Roman Quinn. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. There's a fastball right
이 새끼가
down.
홈런치게 말이
Taken
됩니까?
for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first
막
pitch.
파워 30몇인가 20몇인데.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He's got to hurry, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And it's gone.
할 말 없다. 와, 나 선수 뭐 씨발
And that'll
뭐더냐.
bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. 1-0 the count. 3 runs already home here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Hernandez, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, an inning, and you're entire.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Rowdy Tellez started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Big swing and a miss in the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
To 1-2 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
아,
By the
진짜.
shortstop, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
씨발, 못 제대로.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Brandon Drury will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, the pitch, and he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of him. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And not in time as the run scores. Paul Irvin takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Your attention, please.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. .0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses.
So
he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Danny Jansen will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
바로 그어서 씨발 한 번만 더 치면 봐.
Over at catcher.
Number 3.
뭐가 어디인지 몰랐는데.
With this one almost in the books, the
슈발은
story was
커브들이네.
clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
이거 다음에 여기서 보통 발응이 돼요.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Kingery. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start.
오늘 막 쇼 바비가 그냥 막.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to
오늘 막
left
쇼
field.
바비가
Got
그냥.
it is Hernandez. And the inning is over. So a good job for him. So striding in, Billy McKinney. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line hard toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
몇 점 차입니까?
Hey, there's another bullet.
6점 차이 뭐 장난이지.
Runners left on up to this. Could it be an
바르제가 보자. 시간만
so far?
6점
Might be looking
바르제가
for a
주세요.
job if somebody doesn't find an alley and clear these bases. 12, potentially 13 runners left on base is unforgivable.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A ball and a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1 and 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-2 is a way.
와, 씨발, 그래도 어디 싫어, 높은 거.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
0-1 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. And it's 1-2. Popped up. Hoskins has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Rowdy Tellez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kingery's there, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is.
잡았다. 아, 신문이네.
At the plate, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Skied into straightaway right. Richard is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The center fielder, number 24.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bryce Harper is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Bottom of the inning now. Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1 strike.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Drury. He drew a walk his first time up. In there at the knees, strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out. Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Rendell Grichuk. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-0 pitch is a fastball low, and it's 3-0 now. Danny Jansen would be next. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Up next is Danny Jansen, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
9-3.
아. (4연패) 한 게임 반, 한 게임 반.
We are under the
그래서
lights
여러분들
as the show
왜
gets you
뭐
ready
와일드카드
for
모르겠어요.
another edition. Hyunjin Ryu is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he
우리
can
투수는 좀
do
강력한 걸로 봐야
that,
돼.
he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away. not brushing back anybody, making anyone
Ah,
feel
씨발, 이래보다
Guys were
쳐맞아
taking
맨날.
huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
The right fielder, number 3.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Segura on second. Kingery on at first with nobody out. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Ready with the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate.
아, 저 같은 거 이거 다 컷한다 이거
That's a
커트로.
ball that needs to get in the air.
씨발 말도 안 되네 이제.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a change up here, but that's
아, 이 커트를 씨발 다 컷해.
bluff back
벌써
to second
컷인가?
as he'll just hold on to it. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. First and second now, one man out. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the
짭짤한데
offensive
쳐맞고
fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Reined in. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
The catcher.
Into the box, JT Realmuto as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smart.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Liner towards second.
커트 다 컷해. 씨발 이거 어찌된 건지. 와, 빠졌다 컷해.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Jays. The second
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Place is going nuts right here. Want to get your fans involved? Lead off hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
아, 나가라.
Here, 0-1. These Phillies, as they
나갔지?
play here tonight, fellas, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, but no home runs over his last 10 games. And we'll see if he gets off the schneid in this one.
Have to be careful with this guy, though, D-Row. No home runs in his last 10. That doesn't mean a whole lot. This guy can hit the ball at the ballpark any day, anywhere when he's swinging the bat well.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And that's through for a hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up.
왜냐면 지금 타이감이 안 좋아요.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really
세포시 대치 힘들다 지금. 아, 폼이 좋았나?
Have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Travis Shaw is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Hit in the air out to center field. Williams is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Nick Williams. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Biggio ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In there for strike 1. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. Shaw has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
이 판 무조건 이겨야 돼. 이기고 양키스 3연전.
Oh man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the.
막 요즘에 타이가 내가 막 타이거도 씨발 막 감도 잡고 왔는데
He draws the walk.
하자 뭐가 다 되는 갑다.
Here's Randall Grichuk. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
2 balls and a strike.
한 번씩 꺾인다. 패치되고 나서. 패치되고 나서 한 번씩 꺾여요. 공 들어올 때. 공 다 들어오고 나서.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or.
아, 체크 스윙이 더 안 되는 것 같은데. 씨발 왜 스윙을 했더니 자꾸.
Now batting, Reese McGuire. First swings
아,
for him.
체크 스윙이 좀 잘 안 되네.
First and 1 gone. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there.
아, 씨발 체크 스윙이 잘 안 돼. 저거한테 스윙 해보면 돼 그냥. 아, 나 씨발 그냥 잘 되는 것 같은데.
New inning set to get underway, and in steps Scott Kingery. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting. the right field. Right.
Out in front of it, strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Harper hits a little over the 270 mark. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Into center field, line drive base hit.
You think there's any justice in
그 전에는 좀 될 것 같은데 더 안 돼요.
absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Over to first, Ryu.
하퍼 씨 다도 빨라요.
Safely. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and he puts it on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield.
진짜 씨발 맞기 시작하면 존나
last
맞아.
time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing, and we're only in the 3rd inning.
답답하노. 씨발 힘들다 하나 드리고
No
왔지.
time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up, and he's out on the tag. But 1 run is in to score on the play.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off
얼마나 30까지 하고 있어. 스타트를 하는 것에서.
wide open.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Men on third with 2 down. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Stepping into the box, Billy McKinney. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Kevin Biggio. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
헤드셋 사야겠다. 짜증나네 진짜. 씨발
Overthrew
안
the first one a
들리노.
little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
한 대 맞춰 가본데.
A ball and 2 strikes.
나 게임도 안 되는데 씨발 막 장비도 안 되네. 저것도 말은 너 이거.
A great pitch there. He couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
씨발
This
왜
pitching staff has
지랄이지
done a
이거?
really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Up next will be Nick Williams. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there, strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's
헛다
headed for
씨발 진짜
second.
정확하다니까 유질이.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it
아
out there.
씨발 만 쏘거라
And he
치거라
is
씨발
into
무조
third
컷하고.
with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Josh Harrison will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And another foul ball.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Line toward the gap in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
In now, Scott Kingery. So watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Runner goes for second. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He singled his last time up. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Williams. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And striding into the box, Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 17.
First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A payoff pitch one more time.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew McCutchen hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder,
Now at the plate, Rendell Gritchick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Nobody out, runner on first. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
A ball and a strike now. Close, but just off the outside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Williams. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Wheeler pauses. Here it comes. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And no advance. It's ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. McKinney, a native Texan. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here's a fastball at 99 that he's able to foul away. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
개또라르이님 추천
Well, he really needs to
감사합니다.
make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around.
개또라님 어서 오세요.
Takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, the second baseman.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Left fielder.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching. So stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
LG 트윈스 V3님 추천 감사합니다.
진짜 감사합니다.
Untouched.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see of this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. This is in the air out to right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Standing in, Nick Williams. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 1-1 home is swung out and missed for strike number 2. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 7.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Harrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now the pitch.
The first baseman, number 44.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out.
나 진짜.
If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., runner in scoring position with two gone.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
근데 진짜 완전 맛이 갔다. 아, 씨발 진짜 사드려야지.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
1번 꼽을까?
A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game.
1번 꼽아야겠는데?
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring
예,
position.
인력은
He's thinking RBI, what does he do?
꼽아야겠다.
Double the
와.
drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Wheeler pauses. Here he comes on 2-2. And he struck him out in his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Gene Segura. Last time through was a base hit.